This is it. This is where it's all going to go down. This is where the live Shah Rukh Khan radio show for the BBC Asian Network is going to happen. He's going to sit here. This is Shah Rukh Khan's chair. I'll be sat opposite him, pressing a few of the buttons. And this is it. The magic will occur from here. The man that we know from all those films is doing his first ever live radio show. And how exciting this is. We're going to be hearing all the songs that made him the man he is, all the songs from his huge films. He'll also be speaking very exclusively to some of his close friends. Now, we all know that his friends are the most A-list Bollywood actors and sports people. You're going to hear some of them on the show as well. And Shah Rukh Khan will turn into a DJ. DJ SRK going into the mix live on the Asian Network. Why is he doing this? He's doing it especially for all of his UK fans. This is all for you guys.
एक सपना लेकर कि एक दिन वो बॉलीवुड का बादशाह बनेगा, डर के बिना जोश के साथ उस बाजीगर ने चमत्कार कर दिया। कभी अर्जुन बनकर, कभी राहुल बनकर सबके दिलों में राज किया। उस दिलवाले ने दिल से काम किया और परदेश में भी 1-2 का 4 किया। चाहे वो खुशी में हो या गम में हो, उसको देखकर सबके दिलों में कुछ कुछ होता है। कुछ लोग कहते हैं डॉन, कुछ लोग बोलते हैं G1। His name is Khan, Shah Rukh Khan।
Good evening, everyone. I'm Shah Rukh Khan, and you're listening to the Shah Rukh Khan Show live on BBC Asian Network. This year, I'm celebrating my 20th year in the Bollywood film industry, so let's have some fun together on my first ever live radio show on BBC Asian Network. All right, before I go on, let me say my line from Dawn. Dawn का इंतजार तो 11 मुल्कों की पुलिस कर रही है, लेकिन सिर्फ उसे BBC Asian Network ने पकड़ा है. So let's start the show with some music from Om Shanti Om. And before we move on and have more fun and more songs and more talk, I want to tell you a little about this song, Divangi Divangi from Om Shanti Om. Great song, great friends. Had too much fun making this song. The one time we got a little rattled or a little shy actually was when Rekha ji came on the sets. She was the only one amongst all the artists who decided to rehearse. And first time I rehearsed something with Rekha ji, and she's so extremely sexy and beautiful. Me and Ritesh Deshmukh actually. And both of us were nervous. We were holding our hands behind our back. So when you see the song again, try and notice that. All right. Sitting next to me is the BBC Asian Network's Tommy Sandhu. Welcome, Tommy.
Thank you. Thank you. Welcome to the BBC Asian Network. I still can't believe you're here. I'm looking at you and thinking, it's Shah Rukh Khan on the Asian Network, which is incredible. Ever hosted a radio show before?
No, never like this. And thank you so much for allowing me to do this, you and Sanj and everyone.
Well, we think it's amazing. We're celebrating, of course, your 20 years in Bollywood. And when you think, this year also, the Bollywood industry is celebrating 100 years of being active. You're 1/5 of that.
1/5 of that, yeah.
You're a substantial
I was trying to calculate, and I thought 1/20th somehow, but 1/5, yeah. 1/5 of that, yeah. Okay,
that's all right.
Wow.
1/5. So what a career it's been. When you think back, what stands out? What pops into your mind?
Nothing at all. I never thought, when I came to Mumbai, I used to go and spend a lot of time in Chunky Pandey's house. And, he had these DVDs. There were no DVDs then, the VHS cassettes. And he had done 22 films. And I came to Mumbai only for a year. And I thought I'll be kicked out. And I told my wife at that time that, if I can make 22 films, that's it. I'll think of myself as the most successful movie actor ever.
You're better than Pandey.
I don't know how many more he's done after that. I don't know. I've done 70 now. But yeah, I've been here 20 years now instead of 1 year. And it just seems like 20 minutes actually.
And it's mad when people say, oh, Shah Rukh Khan, he's more well known than all these different Hollywood names they throw out there. Does that go into your mind? Can you compute the fact that, over 1 billion people know you on this planet?
as honest as they're being about the fact that I'm the most well-known name in the world, and so should I be, but I try to act very humble about it. Oh no, that's not true. That's not nice. I'm just a humble servant of the image that I have created. I'm here to only serve all the audiences and all. But secretly, it makes me feel very, 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 very proud and happy. Yeah.
Well, and you should be proud because of all those films, all that work that you've done over 20 years. Can I just say, I've got a little bit of a man crush. You're looking amazing. Look, I think you look better than ever. You're leaner than ever, and I swear the hair has got thicker over the years. There's got to be some kind of secret behind looking so good.
I don't know. I asked you some of the words that I can't say on BBC Asian Network. Yeah, so I'll just make sounds. All this is because of and drinking a lot of
coffee and fresh air is what you're saying.
And coffee and fresh air. That's it. That's it. Yeah,
that's the secret. Now I know the regime. We're okay. I'll get into the Shah Rukh Khan regime. What song would you like to play next for everybody, Shah Rukh, on your show?
I want to play. Yesterday I was shooting for Yash Raj Films a little far from here, and I was telling the director that we need to have a song like this in the film that we are making now, the new film which is yet untitled with Katrina Kaif and Anushka.
Still untitled?
Untitled, yeah. It's completely untitled. They're not just getting... And I want to name the film after me. And I'm not being able to find any other name apart from Raj Rahul. And, that's... So if you can think of a name for me, I'll... no, I'm joking. But so the song that I was telling them, that we need to have in a film was one of my favorite songs. Tujhe Dekha To Ye Jana Sanam from Dilwale Dulhaniya Le Jayenge. And before you move on, I want to say my favorite dialogue from the film. बड़े बड़े शहरों में ऐसी छोटी छोटी बातें होती रहती हैं सेन्योरिटा.
It's Tommy time on the BBC Asian Network.
It's Tommy time on the BBC Asian Network.
No, but you got to do it's Shah Rukh time or it's Khan time.
Yeah, I'm sorry. He's so charismatic, Tommy. I forgot my own name. There's a lot of man love here.
Yes, it's bromance.
bromance. Okay. Yeah. It's Shah Rukh time on BBC Asian Network.
That's what it is. And people can text you right now if they want to get involved in Shah Rukh time, right?
Yeah, I want to tell you can text me, as I said, on 81869 or email me at srk@bbc.co.uk. And I have some emails already since morning. Lots of them have been coming in, about 1,000 I'm told. We haven't opened them all, but some of them are already there. And the first one is from Simran Assi, says, the entire Assi family from Leicester loves you. Assi tuanu pyar karde hain, and we are massive fans. Thank you so much, Assi family from Leicester. I love you back, and thank you for writing this email. Nice and short and sweet and very loving. And there's Abhishek Iyer who says, what is the one thing that sets your new film with Mr. Yash Chopra apart from other love stories? I don't know, just the fact that I guess Mr. Yash Chopra is making it. I think there is nobody else. He's nearly 80 years now. And last night we were shooting together on a bed. It was about 1 a.m. and we had been working since 9 a.m. And he was jumping and dancing and being in love even at that age and at that time. So he feels it. I have worked with a lot of directors, his own son, Aditya Chopra, Karan Johar, some really wonderful guys and women like Farah, but there is nobody who knows love like Mr. Yash Chopra. That actually really sets it apart. And of course, two little other things, Katrina Kaif and Anushka Sharma.
Come on, for the boys, Shah Rukh. What's it like working with those two beauties day in, day out? That's got to make your job worthwhile.
It's really hard work. I hate it, every morning to have to get up, wear makeup, sit down between them, hug them, kiss them, love them, hold their hands. I can't tell you. But it's a job. Somebody's got to do it. So I push myself and keep doing it, Tommy. I'd rather be here, actually.
Of course you would. With me.
Yeah, of course.
My big bald head.
Yeah, absolutely.
This or those
with these headphones on, which make you look tremendously fantastic like an alien.
You're right.
Okay, I have Wad Khan who says, if you had a magic wand, what is the one thing you would do? I don't know. I already think Allah's given me a lot, Wad. I don't need a magic wand. I'd give it to someone who needs a little more than me. I know a lot of people think I'm arrogant and pompous when I say this, but I say this with all humility. I think God has given me everything that a person can desire. So, I don't know, to waste a magic wand on me, no, not at all. I'm working hard. I've got beautiful children. I have a fantastic workspace, a good headspace. Sometimes not, because work gets too much, or especially when I lose at cricket. But otherwise, I already have been given the magic wand. But thank you for asking. And Tri Anissa from Indonesia says, what is your mood booster when you're not in a good mood? I do two things, Anessa, from Indonesia. I go into my bathroom, lock myself up. It doesn't boost my mood, but it kind of helps me cry all alone. And I know it's not a very macho cool thing to say, but I do that. Not very often, once in or twice in 1 year. And the other thing is, because of my kids, they're the biggest mood booster. I just kind of hug my daughter, who hates it now. And I trouble my son, who hates it even more. But I force myself upon them and kind of lie down with them, watch iCarly sometimes. And I watch, some really strange television shows I watch, you know. I'm trying to graduate to Desperate Housewives. But I've been only watching all these Hannah Montana. Yeah, I do that. I'm very good with that. And some strange Japanese, Chinese programs which I don't understand. They just keep going. And now I'm moving on to the next song. I think enough chat. So I want to do this other song which is really wonderful from the film Rab Ne Bana Di Jodi. And I used to work for All India Radio when I was young. और उसके अंदर हमेशा ऐसे बोला जाता था. अगला गाना झुमरी तलैया से बेबी बिंटू पिंकी लल्लू काजू और राजू की फरमाइश पर है और गाने के बोल हैं तुझ में रब दिखता है यारा तो सुनी. Hi, I'm Shah Rukh Khan and hopefully नाम तो सुना ही होगा. And this is the Shah Rukh Khan Show, live on BBC Asian Network. And first of all, I want to say a big hello to everyone who has emailed and texted into the show. Here's just a few of them. Ruchira from Kent, Shirley from Nepal, Faria Mehraban from Leeds, Vishwani Sharma, Usman Iqbal from Kolkata, and Maddie with Cape Town. A big hello to all of you, Ruchira, Shirley, Faria, Vishwani, Usman and Maddie. And now I'm going on to take a few calls. First on line 1 I have with me Zahida from Leicester. Hi Zahida.
Hi, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. This is Shah Rukh. How are you?
This is Zahida Sheikh from Leicester. कैसे हैं आप?
मैं ठीक हूँ. आप कैसी हैं? क्या कर रही हैं?
मैं तो बढ़िया, फैंटास्टिक. आपकी आवाज सुन के तो डबल सनशाइन हो गया आज.
मैंने कभी रेडियो पे अपनी आवाज सुनी नहीं. ठीक साउंड करती है?
बहुत फैंटास्टिक. आप आ जाया करें, हमेशा हमारे लिए रेडियो शो किया कीजिए.
मैं तो हमेशा के लिए बोलता रहता हूँ BBC एशियन नेटवर्क को, लेकिन पहली बार इन लोगों ने मुझे वक्त और चांस दिया है.
तो फिर कोई शिकायत करनी पड़ेगी इनसे.
आप प्लीज लेटर्स लिखें, ईमेल लिखें कि प्लीज हर शो जो है शाहरुख खान से कराएं, और नहीं तो हम शो नहीं सोएंगे. आप क्या पूछना चाहती हैं मुझसे? कोई और सवाल?
पूछना तो इतना सारा कुछ है, लेकिन बस आपकी आवाज सुन के सारे सवाल में बोल गई.
नहीं, सारे पूछ डालिए, आज ही पूछ डालिए, बस सारे के सारे. आप क्या करते हैं? कितने साल के हैं आप साहिदा?
इतने दुखी होते देवदास में फिर भी मुस्कुरा रहे थे.
हाँ, मुझसे हंसी रुकती नहीं. मुझे हर चीज के अंदर कहीं पर कुछ ना कुछ मजाक देखी जाता है. और it was taught to me by my dad actually, who said, कभी भी कहीं पर भी तकलीफ भी हो तो हंसते रहना. It keeps people wondering why isn't he sad. तो कभी भी मुझे दुख भी होता है तो मैं कोई ना कोई उस पर जोक क्रैक करके हंस लेता हूँ. और आप भी ऐसा क्या? आप कितने साल की हैं पूछ सकता हूँ मैं? BBC एशियन नेटवर्क लाइव रेडियो पर.
थोड़े ही छोटे हैं. मुझसे
तो हर कोई छोटा है.
अच्छा? हाँ, लेकिन उस नजदीक ही पहुँच रहे हैं आपके भी. ये बहुत छोटे भी नहीं, बहुत बड़े भी नहीं है.
शादी नहीं, ये तो जवानी के दिन है आपके.
हाँ, और लाइफ बिगिंस आफ्टर 40.
आपकी आवाज से मुझे लग रहा है कि आप कितनी जवान हैं. हम दोनों ही जवान हैं. हम ही तो जवान हैं, और कौन रह गया बाकी. कभी आपसे भी एक दिन मुलाकात हो जाएगी तो बहुत अच्छा लगेगा. इंशाल्लाह मैं आपसे मिलूंगा. जाने से पहले आपके लिए मैं बहुत फेमस गजल थी, उसके 4 बोल बोलूंगा. कि उठा सबू सबू उठा, सबू उठा के प्याला भर के दे धर, अभी तो ज़हीदा जवान है. Thank you very much, Zahida. God bless you and you have a good life. Keep smiling.
बहुत खुशी हुई आपसे बात करके.
खुदा हाफिज. And now I move on to line 2 and I have Kaz from Coventry. And hi Kaz.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm really, really good. And what's your full name, Kaz?
I'm Kamal.
Komal?
Kamal.
How does Komal become Kaz?
Oh, you live in England.
Oh, okay. Now I understand everything. What would Shah Rukh become?
My real name is Kamal, as in the flower.
Kamal, like lotus.
So you should come more often to England.
I'm going to be here. I'm going to settle down here only for the free meals.
Oh my God! Come settle down in Coventry, and you can get as many as you want.
There's a lovely book I read on Coventry, Rebuilding Coventry by Sue Townshend.
Yeah,
fantastic
about
book.
The war when we got bombed.
Yeah, it was a wonderful and fun book. Do you have your question for me, Kaz?
Yes, I do. Actually, I wanted to ask you, obviously because you're a big actor, you're well known, so famous and everything.
And now I have free food.
If you had the opportunity to be friends with a normal, average person, would you give everything up just to be friends with a normal person?
You know, Kaz, unfortunately, I'll be honest, because I'm mostly honest and get into trouble for that honesty, but I'm strangely not very friendly. I don't know how to keep friends, normal or abnormal ones.
Don't worry, you come to Coventry and we can teach you how to be friendly. I will personally teach you how to be friendly.
That's done. Thanks so much, Kaz. You know, you fulfill every wish that I've had in my life. Thank you. I'm going to come to Coventry. But having said that, actually, most of the people in the film industry from the outside do seem abnormal and larger than life. But when you get to know them, most of the boys and girls, actors, directors, actresses, they're all actually exceptionally normal people, middle class, who worked very hard and got up to where they are. It's just that we made better makeup and they put really nice lighting on us and give us good microphones so that we sound really
I'm sure even without makeup and lighting, you people rock.
Thank you so much, Kaz. You're wonderful. And I'm going to come to Coventry. I'll take this opportunity to come there. And God bless you for calling.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Khudafiz. You have a good life.
I got to ask you though, Shah, who is your best friend? Talking about friends here, who's the best buddy in Shah Rukh's world?
My kids are my best friends now. Yeah, I spend most time with them.
Good stuff. And do they make you laugh? Are they the people that you laugh the most with, the kids?
Not as much as you make me laugh right now.
Right, okay. Let's play a song. Hey, listen, very quickly, this is your radio show. Normally on my radio show, I'll have guests on. Any guests that you've got coming up that you want to share with us?
Yeah, we have some who we are not going to divulge right now. We'll keep it a little secret and we'll get them, a lady and a man. And of course, they're out of town, so hopefully we'll get through to them. But before we get through to them, I'm going to play the song, which is again one of my most favorite songs. The jeans that I wore in this song are hand-painted, for whatever that means. Go on and listen to Ye Kali Kali Aankhein. I'm getting to hear all my songs, one after the other, which would seem strange if I sat in my own car and put on my own songs and listened to them myself. So this is a great excuse. Thank you very much. And I'm going to take on a few text messages which have been sent. First of them is, hi SRK, congratulations for doing 20 years. Thank you very much. We all love you. It's so cool to listen to you. Shan from Birmingham. Thank you, Shan. God bless you. And I hope I can give you another 20 years and work hard. I can't believe Shah Rukh Khan is on the BBC Asian network. This is so exciting. Humaira. And Humaira, this is equally exciting for me. Like I said, I'm having a great time listening to songs which I haven't heard actually. The one Divangi Divangi with Divya Bharti. It's been years. One of my first few songs. And there's a little story I'd like to say about that. You know, the gentleman who was doing the choreography for the song, he didn't know Hindi and Urdu too well, and he came and asked me, to do a step, and he asked me, what does rub mean? And I told him rub is to, slide a ball up and down your thighs like cricketers do. I didn't realize that he meant rub in terms of God. So the step in Divangi Divangi where I'm rubbing my thigh is actually at the time when I'm talking about rub God.
Okay, I was going to say, everyone's got a Shah Rukh memory. We're getting all these stories, and we have been on The Breakfast Show, all throughout the Asian Network. Everyone's got a Shah Rukh story, their favourite film, their favourite song. The song from Rab Ne Bana Di Jodi was my first dance, so that's my connection. Tujh Mein Rab Dikhta Hai. The rub is in God, not the rub is in the leg.
I understand, Tommy.
And when you think back over the 20 years, though, I want to know what you connect with. What was a big kind of game changer for you? What stands out for you? What was a key moment in those 20 years?
You know, when I came in to start acting, Tommy, the first thing I was told, I met the great Mr. G.P. Sippy, who was kind, who launched me in Raju Ban Gaya Gentleman, finally, eventually. But when he looked at me, the first thing he looked and said is, hey, his hair is like a bear. And I met Mr. Mansoor Khan, who made a film Josh with me, and he called me to his office. I was very excited because a big fan of Qayamat Se Qayamat Tak of Amir Khan and Juhi Chawla in that film. And so I went down. I was in college when I saw the film, so when I went up to his office, I was excited, and he said, you know why I want to cast you? Because you're so ugly. So and he said it with niceness. He said, we can use different kind of looks in cinema. So I was really happy to know that being like I look like and the way I speak, I'm still being given a chance. And that actually encouraged me to do roles which were different. So the one that stands out for me is Dar and Bazigar. I really enjoyed doing those two things. I love the way it was based on a classmate of mine. Unfortunately, he used to stammer, and I wanted to do it like him. So I love you, Kiran, was from there. And
we get tingles. We get tingles when you do that. You made being a villain kind of cool in a weird way.
I've always liked, it's strange, how it's ironic, like life itself. The things that you like the most, you start ending up doing the most opposite of that. So I never liked love stories. When I started movies, the first thing I told all the producers, directors, for which they thought I was being really uppity, is that, I'm not going to a college. I'm not going to a college and, running after a girl and doing a romantic film. And I was this young guy who was supposed to do romantic films. So the first few films I did was Bazigar, Dar, Anjam, and Kabhi Haan Kabhi Na, which are very different films. And even till date, I really enjoy doing Dawn. But I keep being Rahul and Raj and saying all nice things to pretty, pretty girls, holding their hands, like I said, and dancing with them in flowing saris.
20 years then. 20 years, top of the game. What's been the secret to maintaining that top spot? Is it a bit of luck? Is it you selecting the right films and roles and scripts?
No, as strange as it may sound, some of the newcomers, when they're acting with me, they realize I have no script sense. I never choose a film. I just choose the people that I'll work with. I'm very spoiled. I was reading a quote of Marilyn Monroe just before I came here. She says, "I've been on calendars but never on time." I'm extremely spoiled.
ये प्रेम आग तो बेलाग रात को जाग गाऊं मैं राग फिरूं मैं बन के तेरा जोगी.
You are listening to Shah Rukh Khan Show live on BBC Asian Network.
And yes, that's me on the BBC Asian Network, and I'm taking a few emails now. One is from Suki Jaff from Birmingham, and she says, "My kids Kavita, Kiran and Yuvraj love you. We enjoyed all of your hero series, especially the one about the ordinary man." Thank you, Kavita, Kiran and Yuvraj. And yes, I'm a big believer of ordinariness because I come from that kind of background, like all of us do, and I do believe that ordinary people make the most special people if they keep working hard and have big dreams. So thank you so much, Suki. And Kalpesh and Meeta Raja say, "Please wish our son Shivan a happy 6th birthday." A very happy birthday to you, Shivan. Because you're 6 years old, I'll do this for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Shivan. Happy birthday to you. And Suki Johal says, "I'm a big fan of BBC Asian Network and a huge fan of yours, Mr. Khan. Thank you, Suki. God bless you and always, always be happy." Meera Sharma says, "Out of the newer stars, who do you think can make an on-screen couple on par with you and Kajol? Little unfair. We worked too long. We've done too many films together. Can't compare, but I think amongst all the newcomers, I think I like them all. I'm going to be very diplomatic and sweet. I like Ranbir, I like Imran, and both of them won't make a pair like Kajol and SRK, but I just have to get some girls also into this. I like, the new film, Shahid and Priyanka's, Teri Meri Kahani. I think they look really cool. They've done one film before that, so please watch it. They're friends, and I hope the film does very, very well for them. Actually, any of them, as long as you have a good director, a good story. These youngsters are amazingly talented actors. As a matter of fact, I remember about 15 years ago, Mr. Bachchan said this about me and Ajay Devgan and a few other newcomers, that I find the youngsters a little more talented and hardworking or with it than I was, and I was like he was being patronizing and kind, but not true. I feel the same about youngsters now. I think they're really, really talented and know the world a little better, so all of them can do much, much better than SRK and Kajol. And I'm moving on to taking some telephone calls. I have line 1, Shreya from Leicester.
Hello.
Hi Shreya, how are you?
I'm good.
I'm sorry to keep you waiting.
Excited.
Hello, okay, you speak first.
I'm really excited to talk to you.
I'm also extremely, extremely excited, Shreya. What do you do?
I'm at school.
You are
I'm a student at school.
Okay, and how old are you, Shreya?
11.
Oh, how sweet is that? My daughter's 12.
Oh,
So
what do you do with her?
I try to throw up in the air and catch her like a ball because she's really small and tiny and sweet. Does your dad do the same?
No, I'm too big.
Are you big?
No, not that more.
And what do you do? Do you watch a lot of films?
Yeah, I watch all the Shah Rukh Khan.
Okay, which is your favorite film? Please tell me that I'll make some more like that for little kids.
I love Shanti Om.
Yeah, I'm going to make a film with Farah again, which is called Happy New Year. Yeah, so hopefully that'll be like Om Shanti Om and fun. What do you want to ask me, Shreya?
Can you say hello to my mom, my dad, my brother, my Kashmir and my family, and my whole family.
Okay, so hi mom, and hello dad, and hi brother, and who's the fourth one? Masi?
Kashmir and Mami.
Kashmira?
Mami.
Mami, oh hi Kashmira Mami, I love you. And everyone in Shreya's family, a big hug to you
Can
all.
you say hello to my granddad and my grandma?
Yes.
It's their 50th anniversary the weekend.
How long have they been married now?
It's the 50th anniversary.
Okay, hi, namaskar, granddad and grandmom, and many congratulations on the 50th wedding anniversary, and I hope you celebrate the 100th one too. Thank you, Shreya, for calling.
Are you going to come to Leicester?
Yes, I will just come. Actually, I come on the anniversary function. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, love you, darling.
Okay, love you.
Love you. Bye bye. And on line 2, I have Julie from Walsall. That's how it's pronounced. Walsall.
That's right, Walsall.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, Julie. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Are you speaking from the bathroom?
I am actually.
It's echoing a lot. Are you in the bathroom or the Grand Canyon? Tell me.
I'm in the kitchen.
You're in the kitchen and you have friends listening on the speakerphone?
I do, yeah.
Okay. Can I say hi to all your friends? Hi, friends and family.
Thank you. Thank you. How are you doing anyway?
I'm having a great time, actually. Like I keep saying, thank you to BBC Asian Network and all the wonderful people here. They make me feel very, very nice. And you have a question for me, Judy?
I do. My question was, what's your favourite dish that your wife makes for you?
I can lie and say my wife cooks, but she doesn't. You know, I have a little story. I had this amazing, when I was initially, married early on. I mean, how do you say that? In the beginning, her mother, who's a Punjabi, she came home and she thought that, a man, way to the man's heart is through the stomach. And she told my wife that she should learn cooking. She got enrolled in a cooking class. And my wife very smartly got the lady who used to work for us enrolled in that class. And, 6 months later when mom came, the food was damn good. But I finally had to tell her that it's not cooked by her. So she's never learned cooking. But she's got good cooks at home, and my favorite dish is tandoori chicken. I like any kind of chicken in whichever form. Chicken. So,
Chicken.
okay, pak. Thank you so much, Julie, for coming online. It's wonderful talking with you, and say hi to all your friends and lots of love.
I've been your biggest fan for ages and ages, and I just would like to say that your two best films I love was Koila.
Oh, you like Koila?
I love Koila, yeah, with Madhuri, yeah.
Oh, wow. It's been my life's dream to find people who like Koila. Thank you so much, Julie. I can't tell you.
And the other film was Kuch Hota Hai.
Okay, and this one's for you, Julie. Shah Rukh ka dil tujh pe aaya, Julie. Tere liye chad jaun suli. Tu hi to meri jaan hai. Bye. Love you. Take care. Hi everybody, I'm back. This is Shah Rukh Khan on BBC Asian Network, and I'm taking a few emails and saying big hellos to everyone who has emailed and texted into the show already. Here's just a few of them. Nisa from Indonesia. Hi Nisa. Davidas from Birmingham. Zahida Khan from Bradford. Yumi from Japan. Aso. Anish from Bolton, and Beatty from Austria. A big hello to all of you. And some of the emails, I'll read out what they've written. Tina Nibhani says, would you like a movie to be made on your life? You find that very funny.
I thought, who would play you? I'm thinking about lots of things. And what bit would you focus on?
It's someone with a lot of hair. So your chances are gone.
I'm out. Is there a villain? Can I have Anupam Kher? Can I play a young Anupam Ji?
Why young? You play Anupam Kher.
Oh, thank you very much.
Now I've told everyone his age also. Yes, no, I don't think so. A movie on my life, because I feel really awkward. My life, what you guys see is only on the outside in terms of my public appearances. Personally, I'm quite a slob, and I lead a very, very boring life. So, the second part of the film will be very boring. But I'd like to do a few films on some of the actors' life, which I'll talk about later. Abdul Rahman says, what is the secret to your great hair? No shampoo, only water. The shampoo company get very angry when I say it, and then they stop getting it endorsed from me. But I don't use shampoo at all. I just wash my hair, vigorously. I rub them in the morning, but just with water. So I think that kind of has helped my hair to stay. And then I only think good thoughts. And it's always nice to be in love with the beautiful heroines. The hair keeps flying. Raquel Johnson, what makes it your all-time favorite? What makes it your all-time favorite movie? Okay, which is my favorite all-time movie? I like It's a Mad World. It's an old film, and in Indian films I like Sholay a lot, Jani Bhi To Yaro a lot, and I like my own Devdas. You know, that's very picturesque, beautiful, little ostentatious, but I find it very cool. And because it was a remake of a classic, and my parents always wanted me to do that one, so I like Devdas a lot. Vidhi from London says, how would you describe yourself in 5 words? 5 words. I am too cool. Okay, I am too good for 5 words. That's 7 or 6. Okay. I don't know how to do this in 5 words. I'm an okay guy. Is that 4?
I am an okay guy. Yeah, it's
all
fine.
right. Yeah, I got it. I'm an okay guy. Yeah. Okay.
You've been very cool. We didn't know what you'd be like as Shah Rukh Khan. We know you as your Rahuls and all these ones, but I thought, what's he?
Do the Rahul again?
The Rahuls.
Oh, wow.
And all of that. All that Bollywood masala that you put onto the screen.
Put your hands out like this.
Okay, yeah. Big up your chest.
मेरी आंखों में देखो.
मैं देख रहा हूँ.
नहीं, बोलो, ये बोलो.
Oh, sorry.
मेरी आंखों में बिल्कुल कभी मत देखना तुम, टॉमी.
Okay. मेरी आंखों में देखो.
मेरे करीब आओ.
मेरी करीब आओ.
और पास.
और पास.
और पास.
और पास.
और पास.
और पास.
ये दिल्ली का जोक है, टॉमी.
Oh, wow, yeah, that's nice, but it's quite. You're kind of firm but gentle at the same time.
Yeah, see,
I like that.
See?
It's a gentle balance.
You should never plead for love. You should always demand it. Cary Grant. That's how lovers are.
You don't need to demand for love because they love you anyway. And if you want to see the love that you have for Shah Rukh Khan, then see it online. bbc.co.uk/Asian Network. There's loads of behind-the-scenes video of this show going on right now. And because everybody knows everything about you, we thought we'd play a little quiz with you as well in a little while. I like a little quiz with my guests. We want to know how well you know yourself. Mm-hmm. Are you up for a little test about yourself? Do you know all your films? Do you have one of those kind of memories that you remember all the little details?
Nothing at all. I'm driving in my car and I ask my driver at times that, this is a great song. Whose is it? And I say, yours, sir. So I remember nothing of my films. Once I'm over and done with, I take a long bath for 2 hours on the Friday of its release, and then I just leave it behind and never look at it again.
Hey! You're a city man, though, aren't you? You love hustle and bustle, if I'm right in saying.
Not the hustle bustle, but I get a little taken aback by nature, the vastness of it, and I find it. Though I'm a little poetic and artistic, but I get a little odd when the green vales and the mountains and the streams and stuff. I don't know. I'm very romantic. I do a lot of songs. Maybe I've just spoiled it for myself by doing so many songs in these places.
So when you go on holiday, then what would you go to? Would you go for city breaks? Then you do that, or do you not get to holiday much?
I go to Oxford Street for my holiday.
Really?
Yeah, that's my holiday spot. Yeah.
And with a big cap and big glasses to kind of not get recognised, or do you just have to accept that when you go down Oxford Street,
no,
you're going to get stopped?
I've got these wonderful bodyguards with me who are about 6'4", so I just walk between them and nobody can tell. I'm kind of short-statured, so I get through.
You can hide behind one of their biceps.
Yes, I just hide behind their bags and pockets and walk around.
No one knows that it's Shah Rukh Khan in London. So listen, we had a big competition to meet you, and I've got to say, Johnny, our competition winner, is here in the building. You'll be meeting him in just a little while as well. He answered a lot of questions about you to get here. We had all these heats. There he is. That's Johnny waving through the glass. We had all these heats last week. We were whittling down myself, Gagan Godawal, who hosts the show, Noreen Khan, Rupal Rajani. They all host shows here on the Asian Network. We each had a leaderboard. We whittled down. Johnny is the victorious one.
All right.
So we're thinking, look, there's all your listeners that know so much about you. We were wondering, how well does Shah Rukh Khan know Shah Rukh Khan? Feel that tension, Shah Rukh?
Yes, tuk.
Feel that?
Tuk.
The spotlight is on you now, young man. We thought we'd put you to the test.
Mm-hmm.
Questions about your career. Let's see how well you know yourself. Question number 1. Are you ready, Shah Rukh?
Yes, I'm ready. Shoot.
For which film did you win the Filmfare Award for Best Villain?
Oh, I know this. I've won it only once. It was a film with one of my favorite actresses and friend, Madhuri Dixit, Anjam.
Correct.
How much do I get? £100?
You have £100 in Tommy money.
Thank
Each it comes in Tommy tokens.
All right.
And you get them back in back massages and foot rubs and things like that.
And can I cash them at Hamleys?
You can. I don't think they're good in Hamleys or in Harrods or anywhere else like that.
Okay.
At my uncle's shop in Green Lane.
All right.
Good to go there.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. All the badam you want. The question number 2: in which film do you appear in a cameo with Sridevi?
I know this one too. This was a film made by my friend who's Noma actually, wonderful guy, Mukul Anand. It's a film called Army, and there was a song in it which I don't know if it's Pyar mein dil ka murga bole kukdu ku, I love you tinak tin tin tinak tin tin. I love dancing with that. I had a mustache every time I danced with that fell off.
Correct. It is Army.
£200.
£200 in Uncle's shop. Number 3. I'm going to close Uncle down at this rate. Which film was India's Oscar entry in 2005?
Okay, I know this is a bit of a trick question. If you're asking me, then it has to be one of my films, but it could also be Lagan, but I'd go for my film because I think you're going to be kind to me on BBC Asia Network, not ask me film names of other actors and producers. So yeah, Paheli.
It is Paheli. How did it feel being nominated for an Oscar?
It was the most shocking information for me because a movie called Black had released and I was working with Rani for a movie called Kabhi Alvida Na Kehna. New York, very cold, raining, and Rani came running and said, Shah, we've got nominated. And I thought she's talking about Black, and Rani's very close to me, one of my bestest friends. And she came and hugged me and I said, congratulations, because, one thought she's talking about Black because Paheli hadn't fared very well otherwise commercially, and it was a film very close to my heart, but didn't work. And suddenly she said, no, Paheli has won. And everyone, Karan was there, everyone said, oh, come on, don't joke, don't hurt him like this. And you were really shocked. So I had made some money in Paheli, though it hadn't done well. And then to promote it for the Oscars, I lost all the little money also I had made from Paheli and didn't win the Oscar either. But I'll try again.
How important are awards like this? How does it feel good to get recognised, particularly something like the Oscars, which is outside?
Any award. I love awards. Even these 300 or 400 pounds that I've made in Tommy money, I love it. They're very dear to me. And as a matter of fact, the big house that I have in Mumbai was big because I could have lots of awards from there.
Okay, you can fit my awards in as well, the Tommy Time Awards, for £400 at my uncle's shop. In which year did you get a waxwork in Madame Two Swords? Do you remember the year?
I think it's 3 or 4 years ago. No, I don't remember the year. No. Okay. You take the money back?
If you pass on a question, I take all the money back.
And if I get
and we
it
start
wrong?
again from the bottom. Yeah.
No. You can't play like this.
Hey, listen, it's my rules, Shah Rukh. It's your show, but it's my rules.
Okay, then 2008.
You saying 2008?
Yeah.
Is that your final answer, Shah Rukh?
Yeah, give or take a couple of years.
Well, if you give or take a couple of years, you're right. But it's not 2008, it's 2007. You put the give or take in, it's your show, I'll let you have it, right? £400 in Uncle Shop. Final question, number 5. Can you make it 5 for 5? In which film do you play the archaeologist Amjad Ali Khan? The archaeologist Amjad Ali Khan.
You know why I suddenly remember this? It was completely out of sync. I wouldn't have known it, but I couldn't speak Tamil and I had to write the dialogues all around on the sets. And now I remember on the ground I was writing the dialogues in Hindi, in Tamil, so that I could speak them. This was for Mr. Kamal Hassan's Hey Ram, I think.
You're saying Hey Ram. I can tell you that Hey Ram is the right answer. We've got one more question from our Bollywood boys, Mr. Raj and Mr. Pablo. You must have met them many times.
Oh, yes, they're wonderful.
And they have a question for you. Take it away, R&P.
Hey, Shah Rukh. Raj and Pablo here from Love Bollywood. Kitne saal hue? Congratulations on 20 years in Bollywood.
And now our question to you is, in which film did you deliver the following dialogue in Hindi?
We live once, we die once, we get married once, and love.
Love only occurs once.
हम एक बार जीते हैं, हम एक बार मरते हैं, शादी भी एक बार होती है और प्यार तुम नहीं समझोगी अंजलि, कुछ होता है.
It's the right answer! I just think the whole world just went into a goosebump mode there. Shah Rukh Khan, that is 6 out of 6.
Thank you.
Congratulations to you. That is 600 tummy time pounds to spend in my uncle's shop in Green Lane. Have a good time. Spend it wisely. Don't spend it all at once. Maybe spread it out over the different visits that you have in London. All right?
You don't know you've paid for my next 5-year holidays, Tommy. Thank you so much. And we have to move on to the song. The song is again one of my favorite songs from the film Mohabbatein, which was opposite Aishwarya Rai and the great Mr. Bachchan. Humko hami se chura lo. मैं थोड़ी देर के लिए और आपके साथ बना हुआ हूँ आपके साथ टॉमी के साथ और यहाँ BBC एशियन नेटवर्क पर और हेलो कहना चाहूँगा 2-4 लोगों को जिन्होंने मुझे ईमेल भेजा है या टेक्स्ट भेजा है. There is one Raula from Lebanon. Hi Raula, how are you? Suzanne from Germany. Geeta from in Hindi, in Tamil, so that I could speak them. This was for Mr. Kamal Hassan's Hey Ram, I think.
You're saying Hey Ram. I can tell you that Hey Ram is the right answer. We've got one more question from our Bollywood boys, Mr. Raj and Mr. Pablo. You must have met them many times.
Oh, yes, they're wonderful.
And they have a question for you. Take it away, R&P.
Hey, Shah Rukh.
Raj and Pablo here from Love Bollywood. Kitne saal hue? Congratulations on 20 years in Bollywood.
And now our question to you is, in which film did you deliver the following dialogue in Hindi?
We live once, we die once, we get married once, and love.
Love only occurs once.
हम एक बार जीते हैं, हम एक बार मरते हैं. शादी भी एक बार होती है और प्यार तुम नहीं समझोगी अंजलि. कुछ कुछ होता है.
It's the right answer! I just think the whole world just went into a goosebump mode there. Shah Rukh Khan, that is 6 out of 6.
Thank you.
Congratulations to you. That is 600 tummy time pounds to spend in my uncle's shop in Green Lane. Have a good time. Spend it wisely. Don't spend it all at once. Maybe spread it out over the different visits that you have in London. All right?
You don't know you've paid for my next 5-year holidays, Tommy. Thank you so much. And we have to move on to the song. The song is again one of my favorite songs from the film Mohabbatein, which was opposite Aishwarya Rai and the great Mr. Bachchan. Humko hami se chura lo. मैं थोड़ी देर के लिए और आपके साथ बना हुआ हूँ आपके साथ टॉमी के साथ और यहाँ BBC एशियन नेटवर्क पर और हेलो कहना चाहूँगा 2-4 लोगों को जिन्होंने मुझे ईमेल भेजा है या टेक्स्ट भेजा है. There is one Raula from Lebanon. Hi Raula, how are you? Suzanne from Germany. Geeta from Holland. Neelam from Toronto. To all you wonderful ladies, a very, very good morning, evening, depending on what time it is there right now. Salma from Morocco. Assalamu alaikum. And Cindy from Florida. Caroline from Switzerland. And now I'm moving on to some of the calls. People have been waiting. On line 1 is Farhan from Rochdale.
Hi.
Hi Farhan, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good. What do you do, Farhan?
Well, I've just I graduated a couple of years ago.
Oh, wonderful.
And I studied law.
Oh, so you're obviously training to be a lawyer. When do you start practicing?
Hopefully soon, inshallah. Hopefully soon.
Inshallah, I hope you do very well. My father was a lawyer.
Yeah, I mean, I watched your. I heard your My Heroes program about your father. It was very inspiring.
Thank you so much, Farhan. You have a question for me?
I do, yeah. I mean, it's a very cheeky question. I do apologize.
I'm a cheeky guy. Don't worry, Farhan, and I know lawyers.
Yeah, well, basically, the question is this. You know the song "Main Ban Jaunga Sabse Bada"?
Yeah.
Yeah, are the lyrics in that song, do you feel the lyrics in that song are reflective of your achievements in Bollywood?
Now I can say that. When I was doing the song, I didn't know. But yeah, now it'd be nice to say that. Let me be as cheeky as your question. Yes, the song is about me. But I really like Thodi Taakat, Thodi something, and Sari Duniya Par Hukumat.
Sari Taakat, Sari Hukumat.
Sari Duniya Par Hukumat, Bas Itna Sa Khwaab Hai. Actually, the song was done by Javed Akhtar Saab, one of the finest songs, one of the finest lyric writers in the world, I think. And the way he used to do it was he would make the small little sign with his thumb and finger and say, Bas Itna Sa Khwaab Hai. Inna ja. Chota ja khwaab hai.
So over the next 20 years, what would be your dream?
What would be my dream for the next 20 years?
Yes.
Yeah, just keep working hard. Yeah, now I have been given so much love by all of you. So I just want to keep on doing work which makes you smile. I don't have any other reason to work now. So I really feel happy if I can make a film or any program, or like here, BBC Asian Network, if I can make you smile for the evening. And I hope through your work you make a lot of people who are not criminals smile too, Farhan. God bless you.
Thank you very much. And congratulations on winning the IPL as well.
Thanks so much, and inshallah do very, very well. God bless you.
Inshallah. Thank you.
Thank you, Farhan. And on line 2 is Saida from London.
Hello.
Hi, Saida. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. And what do you do, Saida?
I'm a geneticist.
Okay, I can't even say that. Geneticist.
Yes,
Geneticist.
so I look
Okay.
at genes.
Oh, you look
I
at
look
genes.
at why babies are born small.
I've just been speaking to Cheeky Farhan, so I can do a cheeky joke with you. I also
on.
have very nice genes. Some are torn, some are straight, some are stone washed, but they're all cool genes. I got 4 of them.
I like it.
Yeah,
I do like a good sense of humor.
Thank you, Jeannie. And tell me, wait, you have children?
I do.
And are you making them scientists too?
No, exactly the opposite.
Which is
My
actors?
daughter wants to be an actor.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. You know, you should have a genius in the family and the stupid one.
I'm not sure who's the stupid one, actually. 'Cause I think
Actors
she's
are
gonna do a lot
the
better than
genius.
I have in science.
Okay, Saida, you have a question for me?
I do, and I have a confession about the question.
Okay.
So it's actually my girlfriend Sadia, who's listening, who asked me what I would ask you and then put me up to this. But the
Okay, so
question
this is Sadia's questions or Saida's question?
Well, Sadia asked me what I would ask you.
You know, your
This
name is
my
kind of
question.
anagrammatical. Saida and Sadia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're a bit like peas in a pod. But the question is, if you had to win my heart, what song would you sing to me now?
Oh, there's so many Saida. So I'll sing two, both for you, Saida and
Yes.
Sadia. One of my favorite songs is Abhi na jao chhod kar. Though normally girls don't leave me, but I still
Okay.
keep singing the song for them.
All right, carry on.
Ye dil abhi bhara nahi. This is for Saida. For Sadia it is. मैंने पूछा चांद से फलक हो या ज़मी मेरे यार सा हंसी देखा है कहीं चांद ने कहा चांदनी की कसम नहीं नहीं नहीं. I sing very badly, but I can do this in a romantic tone for both of you.
That's
मैंने
absolutely
पूछा
fine.
चांद
You've got
से
my heart
कि
for
देखा
the-
है कहीं. Oh,
for the
I love you both,
duration.
Saida and Sadia.
Yes.
I love your jeans. I haven't seen them, but I'm sure they're wonderful. God bless you for calling.
Thank you very much.
Always be
Lovely
happy.
talking to you.
Thank you so much. And there was Saida and Sadia. And I'm going to go to one of my favorite songs with, again, one of my favorite actresses. I've known her since childhood. That's Bebo or Kareena Kapoor. And the song is from the film Billu. And the song is Marjani, Marjani.
So a lot of people took part in the competition to meet Shah Rukh Khan, but with me now is the victorious gentleman. What's up, Johnny? Come over here. You are the winner, mate. You get to hang out with Shah Rukh all night tonight.
Can't believe it. I can't wait until it actually takes place. I'm just, I'm shaking right now. I don't know. I'm lost for words. It's an absolutely brilliant feeling, you know.
Have you actually thought about the first thing you're going to say to him when you see the Badshah, the Don?
The first thing would be, Shah Rukh, it is a real pleasure to meet you.
Now, I've got to say, a lot of people were fearful of you, Johnny. They were fearful of your knowledge about Bollywood. When you made it through to the semi-finals, everybody knew that Johnny's the man to contend with.
Well, I just couldn't believe my luck. I came out top in the heats, the starting heats, and then after that, when it was the quarterfinals, I got the high score there as well. And then when it was the final, I just became so nervous because it's like when it was the Bollywood knowledge, that was my thing. When it was the Shah Rukh knowledge, that kind of got to me a little bit, even though Shah Rukh is one of my favourite big stars, and I really do like him. I really admire him. Brilliant actor. And I just couldn't believe it. But it was a close final. You have to admit.
Yeah.
That was a proper man's final. I will definitely say it was proper pressure, definitely. But all I can say is the best person won, and I won't boast about it too much. But the person who deserved to win won it.
Listen,
yes.
you can boast all you like. They ain't here right now. Let's boast. You're number one. You knew your Bollywood knowledge. You knew your Shah Rukh Khan knowledge. Now, when you won, who did you tell? Who did you get off the phone and to phone straight away?
It was, I basically phoned my friends. The first person I told was my sister.
Who's here with you now? Hello, sister. And hello, uncle and auntie are here as well, right?
Yeah, uncle and auntie. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So you tell them, and what was her reaction?
Her reaction, she couldn't believe it because apparently it was her birthday on the Monday just gone.
Right.
So it was even bigger feeling for her, and she felt I gave her like an extra birthday present. I thought, look, your birthday's gone, but she still kind of feels that standing there, you know. And I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy. I made her even more happier, you know, because she got a present on her birthday, but then she got something more than that as well, you know, to come with me. And
Do you mind me asking this, Johnny? You single?
I am single. Yeah.
Now, you could have brought along any bunch of girls to meet Shah Rukh Khan, and that would have been a serious first date. And you brought your family. That just shows you're a nice guy, right?
Well, I suppose, but maybe I needed more time to bring along a nice lady.
exactly 7:51 on the Asian Network. It's the Shah Rukh Khan show, everybody. It's a big deal. If you want to get involved in the show, it's 81869 Tommy. Oh, no, not Tommy. SRK at bbc.co.uk. Sorry, Shah Rukh. That's force of habit, that is. And with you right now, sat next to you, Shah Rukh, is Johnny. Now, let me just re-emphasise the fact that Johnny took part in a big competition, the biggest one I've ever done on this station. We whittled down through several semi-finalists to get to a big final and then a competition which is all about Shah Rukh Khan, questions all about Shah Rukh Khan. And in 1 minute, I think you got like 9 questions correct, all about Shah Rukh Khan. Johnny, meet Shah Rukh Khan. Shah Rukh Khan, meet Johnny, your competition winner.
Hi, Johnny. How are you? It's really wonderful to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you as well, SRK. It really is.
Thank you so much, Johnny. And what do you do, Johnny?
I work. I work as an office assistant.
Oh, wonderful. And you watch a lot of films.
Yeah,
obviously.
I've been watching your films. I mean, to be honest with you, the first film I saw of yours was Chamatkar. I didn't see Deewana, honest answer. And when I saw that, I just fell in love with your acting. You know, the way you kind of handle yourself on screen. You are a brilliant actor. You are definitely number one for me in my books. You're absolutely fantastic. Keep it up, and I'm sure you will. You're great.
Thank you so much. Can I take Johnny home?
Yes.
Yeah.
He is. We have a little mini Johnny as well that
Okay,
everyone can have. That's another competition we're going to do where everyone wins a little mini Johnny.
And he says the same things
He
about
says
me?
he says whatever you want. If you can program him to be an individual complimenter.
Okay, Johnny. So any question that you didn't get about me?
Yes. My first question I'd like to please ask you is...
okay.
No, in your quiz.
In your quiz, did you miss out on any answer?
What did you fail at?
I'm nervous already.
No, please don't be nervous.
Any question I didn't get about you? This one I should have got, but it was basically, what is the name of the school in Mohabbat? What is the name of the school in Mohabbat? And
wait, let's see if Shah Rukh knows it. Do you know the name of the school in Mohabbat? That was one of the questions.
Yeah, I think I do. I remember. You know, actually, I'm not bad. I thought I wouldn't remember any of my stuff, but I do. Yeah, it's Gurukul.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
Gurukul.
right.
Yeah.
Well
yeah,
done.
Yeah,
That's
I remember
right.
that, yeah.
I passed on that one, and then there was one I gave I found it like a trick question, but let's see if you can possibly get.
They were
this.
cheating with you, BBC Asian Network.
I would say they're possibly.
Tommy cheating with you?
Was I messing with you? What was the trick question?
Basically, it was what was the first film that you produced
with Farah Khan?
Well, was it? I thought it was just what film was the first film he produced. That's what I got basically, and I answered Phil B. Dillon.
Yeah, that's the first film I produced. Yeah, that's the first film I actually produced. So your answer was right.
Yeah.
But anyway, you're here.
Yeah, here.
And you have any other questions that you don't want to get waylaid on later on, so you can ask me, please.
Yes, we'll fire away. The first question I'd like to kindly ask you is: are you scheduled to do any more concerts and tours in the near future?
I would love to do it because I did a lot of theatre in the initial years of my acting, and for me the closest I can come back to it now is to come and do concerts. And the last one I did was Temptation,
right.
But I spent a lot of time on it. I need about 60-70 days to prepare it, and then be away from home 60 days from the kids and family. So I haven't been able to do it now, but inshallah next year I want to do a lot of films this year. You know, because of various injuries I've not been able to do it. So this year I want to do another 2-3 films and then move on to concerts next year, inshallah.
Right, okay, excellent, thanks very much. My next question I'd like to ask you is, could you kindly give us an update of any interesting filmy storylines that you're currently involved in?
If I start telling you the stories, but yeah, the interesting films I'm doing, of course, Mr. Yash Chopra's untitled film. So that's very interesting. It doesn't have a title and we're nearly through with it. The next one I'm doing is a film with Farah called Happy New Year. There's one Chennai Express with Rohit Shetty. And there's a friend of mine who's made a film. He's never made a film before. His name is Racy. And his film is called A for Apple, B for Billy, C for Kutta. I really look forward to doing that film. I think that's a very cool film. It's about the English language and how it is used and misused in India, and it's a great fun film.
Right, I see. Okay, best of luck with all that. Hope it goes well for you. And my last question I'd like to ask you is, would you consider yourself more of a religious person or a spiritual person? That's all?
I'm extremely spiritual. I have been brought up like that. I follow all religions because I think you got to respect that. But I'm very, very not God-fearing, God-loving. There is nothing like God-fearing. I believe you don't fear God because God doesn't scare you at all. But you have to be God-loving. I'm always praying. The prayers are obviously in my the religion I've been taught, Arabic. And the prayer I always do, and I say this for everyone who's listening on because I think it does good for everyone, is Nasrun min Allahi wa fatahun Qareeb, which is Allah Mia give us strength to win through all the adversity in life.
Right. Excellent, fantastic, superb. Thank you very much, SRK.
Thank you, Johnny.
Johnny, you are the winner. You are the winner that's won this opportunity. For everybody who's listening in now who didn't win the competition, what's he like up close and personal?
He is a brilliant person, absolutely brilliant person. he's a fantastic human being. I wish him all the best with the rest of his career, and I'm sure he'll do a great job. And he just rocks, you know. And I hope you basically, I would say you and Big B, I'll definitely rate you the same. And I hope you stay like that. If it's in your luck, I'm sure you will overcome him. And I'm sure I can see you being the next big Bollywood superstar.
Thank you so much. Like I said, Tommy, can I take Johnny home and the little dolls?
He's
Johnny,
yours.
please?
He's yours. That's your prize. A round of applause for Johnny, everybody.
Yes, Johnny, well done. And we're moving on to the next song. And the song is Bholi Si Surat Aankhon Mein Masti Dur Khadi Sharma Aaye Hai.
अरे भोली सी सूरत आंखों में मस्ती दूर खड़ी शर्माए आए हाय एक झलक दिखलाए कभी कभी आंचल में छुप जाए आए हाय मेरी नजर से तुम देखो तो यार नजर वो आए भोली सी सूरत आंखों में मस्ती दूर खड़ी शर्माए
Tommy here, who's got someone waiting for me.
Yeah, well, we've got lots of people waiting for you. I just want to do an official congratulations on behalf of the Asian Network for an excellent career, an excellent year with the success of not only all your films, but the Kolkata Knight Riders. They did all right this year, didn't they?
Yeah, we did quite fine, yeah. It went off right.
And it's not just you that's behind the Kolkata Knight Riders, is it?
No, it's not me, and actually more than what I do or Jay Mehta does or the rest of the team, Gautam and everyone who are wonderful. And I think the main prayer person that we have who makes this team tick is the one and only Juhi Chawla.
Who joins us on the line right now.
Hi Juhi, this is Shah Rukh.
Shah Rukh.
How are you?
Hi.
I'm so sorry to spoil
How
all this.
are you? How are you and where are you?
I'm still in London, unlike you who's at the Caribbean right now and having fun, having a great holiday after the KKR win. And just to kick off conversation with you, I love you, Kiran.
Now who's Kiran? Now which Kiran is this? Why did you just say this is a jury for me?
Okay, I love you. Okay, I love you, Juhi. How are you? How are the babies?
The station's been contacting me for over a month now, saying, we have to talk to Shah Rukh on this day. We have to talk to Shah Rukh on this day. And I'm like, yeah. I don't know which part of the world I will be in, but I will be there.
Yeah, you're a jet-setting lady. You're the owner of Kolkata Knight Riders, which has won the championship. Of course, you deserve it. How much hard work you've done this year. When are you coming to London with the babies?
I don't know if they'll make it this time. I'm trying to come. I'm actually trying to come for a week this time before I go to Africa. Okay. And I hope you will be there.
I'll be there, yeah. We'll do some games. I'll beat you at Scrabble and stuff.
You're in London?
I'm in London, yeah. I'm finishing shooting another 10 days and then I'm here for 10-15 days with Aryan and Suhana and Gauri and everyone. And where are you going? I'm here only. I'm going nowhere. I'm waiting for you at the London airport. At the Heathrow, I'm waiting for you with the trolley to carry your bags when you get back. You know me. Okay, tell me they want me to...
Okay, all right.
Okay, they want me
if
to...
If I do come down, I will try and get through to you and we will meet up.
Okay, and thank you for calling, but I want you to ask... They
want me to ask you... After all the matches, you've disappeared.
How did it feel when you won the KKR the IPL championship?
Okay, you tell me how it felt. You tell me how you felt.
You fool! I am the DJ here. This is the Shah Rukh Khan show. I am supposed to ask you questions. They won't give me a job here if I'm the one asking you questions. So I have to behave like, so Juhi Chawla, the pretty and chubby Juhi Chawla, tell us.
Look at me. I didn't even get it. I thought this is. Oh, you are asking questions on the show today, is it? I was just supposed to talk to you because they were talking to you, and so I would be talking to you too.
Okay, they're throwing me out of the BBC Asian Network studio now. Please, guys, no. Juhi, please answer one question before they throw me out.
Okay. I was on top of the world. On top of the world. Literally.
Yes, we got an answer from the great Juhi Chawla.
It is officially the one question into it. Juhi, let me ask you something. Juhi, when you think of Shah Rukh Khan, and the work you've done with him, what memory stands out? If someone said, describe Shah Rukh Khan in one memory, one encounter, what would that be?
No, that's difficult. You cannot. I cannot describe Shah Rukh Khan in a second or a minute, or it would take me longer. There's so much to him.
A lifetime is more like it.
He's always surprising me. He's always surprising me with the number of things that he can do at a time. Whether it's his work, whether it's his family, whether it's the IPL, he participates in so many things, and I wonder always how he manages it all. And he very rarely loses his temper. Or at least I think so.
Don't say that. I've recently had 2 spats, Jui. They won't believe you. They'll think I paid you for this.
No. You do lots of things, and you do them with a lot of ease.
Okay, and
that's what I always say.
So, Jui, thank you
and
so
I'm
much.
always amazed at it.
Jui, thank you so much. I'm feeling embarrassed that we've taken you out of your holiday. I look forward to seeing you here in London, and give my love to Jans and to little Arjun and to Jai Bhai, and a big hug to you. And thank you so much. I mean, one of the words you could have said, he's the greatest guy that you know in the world. But I will say it because it's my show. I'm the DJ. I can say whatever I want from it. Just quickly say it. He is the greatest guy I have seen in the world.
No, I left that for you to say for yourself, my dear.
Okay, sweetheart. Love you lots and have a great holiday. I look forward to seeing you here in London or in Mumbai. And thank you for coming on the show, Joey. This is very touching. I owe you none.
Okay, all right. Okay, bye-bye. Enjoy the show.
Bye. Lots of love.
She's in the Caribbean. You know what? There's actually not a delay in the line. That's just the Caribbean way. They're just very laid back.
Yeah, yo man.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
So they'll answer when they're ready. Let's roll on with the music then, Shah.
Yes, and the song is one of my favorite songs of all time and one of my favoriteest films that I've done. Very special to me, to Karan Johar, to Kajol, to everyone who had participated. The film is My Name is Khan and the song is Sajda. Hey. My next guest is a star of the Indian cricket team, loved by millions of cricket fans across the world. After being named the man of the tournament in last year's World Cup, helping India to victory, what a moment that was. But then late last year, he was diagnosed with a rare form of cancer which stunned us all. But he's a fighter who's come through successful treatment, and I'm thrilled that he's on the line now. Yuvraj, welcome to my show on the BBC Asian Network.
Sir, how are you, buddy?
मैं ठीक हूँ, तुसी चंगे हो?
I'm good, thank you very much. How are you?
कब चला गया तू लंदन से?
मैं बस आपको मिलके निकल गया फ्लाइट पे.
You are in Dubai now?
Yeah, I'm in Dubai now, yes.
The reason I wanted to talk to you, क्योंकि मैं DJ हूँ तो मैं सवाल पूछूंगा तुझसे आज. क्योंकि तुझे मालूम है तू मेरे कितने करीब है, कितना प्यारा है तू मुझको. I've known Yuvraj for years now, and he's one of the most wonderful, smiling, and one of the greatest sportsmen, of course, in the world that I have come across, and the ease with which he plays his sport and his life. The reason I have come, and I hope I'm not crossing any boundaries, Yuvraj, when I ask you. मैं चाहता हूँ कि जितने भी बच्चे हैं, जवान लोग हैं, बड़े हैं, वो तेरे जो एक एक्सपीरियंस हुआ है, जो इतना अच्छा नहीं था, उससे कुछ सीखें. So, is it okay for me to talk to you about the diagnosis of your disease and how you overcome it?
Yes, of course, of course.
Thank you, Raj, as sporting as ever. And tell me, we were all in shock when we heard that you had been diagnosed with cancer. How did you deal with the news? And please do tell them how you told me.
मैं यही बोलने वाला था. पहले मैं सबको बताऊं कि मैंने जब आपको आगे बताया और आपने क्या बोला.
प्लीज बता दे. अच्छा, युवराज की दूसरी खासियत है, जो क्रिकेट से भी ज्यादा खासियत है, वो ये है कि वो लड़कियों का दिल बहुत आसानी से जीत लेता है. He's a Casanova.
No, please. बड़ी मुश्किल से रेपुटेशन ठीक हुई है, आप लोग मत खराब करो.
अच्छा, he's no longer a Casanova. Girls, don't ever talk to him again. अभी बता तूने क्या बोला था और मैंने क्या बोला था तुझे.
तो मैं आपके घर आया वैसे ऐसा कि many happy returns of the day और lots of love. And I have some bad news, you know, I've been diagnosed with cancer. तो आपने बोला यार ये लाइन ना तो अंदर जाके लड़कियों को बता, ये मुझे मत बता.
Yeah, this one works now. Sympathy always works with girls, no, Yuvraj?
Yeah, definitely.
देखा, you know, they've been asking me to कि मैं तुझसे वो बातें पूछूं, ask you those things that give grit and determination to the youngsters. But I really feel I should ask you about other things at hand, which is what is the best pickup line that you've had with a young lady?
I think the best pickup line would be, can I buy you a pizza?
How does that work? Can I buy you a pizza?
See, when you go to a bar, so you have lots of beautiful girls, and every guy will say, "Hi, you're gorgeous. Can I buy you a drink?"
Yeah.
So, you know, if you want to surprise them, you'll say, "Can I buy you pastry?" Like, what?
Okay, and then to
you go,
explain what you say, come.
Everybody will come to you.
Okay, and then take her to the side and explain to her what do you mean. That's a good one. Tommy is very happy here. He's finally made it great, and I'm thrilled. Every girl I'm going to meet, I'm going to ask Sanjay, can I buy you a pizza?
Yeah.
Okay.
Done.
She said, yeah, अब क्या करूं? अच्छा, लेकिन सच बात बता कि ये जो प्रोसेस हुआ था पूरा कैंसर का, मैंने तुझसे एक दो बार बात की, सब लोग आए तुझसे मिलने तक, सब प्यार करते हैं, but how personally you dealt with it? And you know how in face of this kind of adversity, the worst perhaps for a sportsman, otherwise also, but for a sportsman even worse, young guy, how did you deal with it? How did you come out of it? And please share that with us.
The love I've got from the people was really overwhelming. कहते हैं दवा से बड़ी दुआ होती है, और मेरे हिसाब से मैं सबकी दुआ से ठीक हुआ हूँ.
Yes, Yuvraj, और हमारी दुआएं तेरे साथ हमेशा रहेंगी. और the thing that I want to repeat again, that you said that you need to be strong, you need to have family support, and let me add, you have to be with a sense of humor and positivity of the great Yuvraj that I know. And I'm glad you're back. Everyone is so happy that you've done well. My love to your mom and your dad and everyone, and all the girls who are looking for pizzas even now. उनको सबसे ज़्यादा मेरा प्यार. कभी कभार क्या है कि पिज़्ज़ा शेयर करके भी खाना चाहिए ना, तो मैं इसलिए तेनों बता रहा सी. But one question that everyone wants to ask you, I asked you that night when you spent some time with my kids, and it was wonderful to see you looking healthy. I hope you get back to practice. When do you start playing, Yuvraj?
I've started to train a little bit. You know, my body is responding very slow because it's gone through a lot of toll. So hopefully, you know, I'm aiming for the 2020 World Cup, and if I can come about 15-20 days earlier than that, that'll be great. So that's my goal at the moment. But if my body doesn't respond, it doesn't respond. But I'm pushing towards the World Cup.
Inshallah, no, it'll respond, it'll do well, and you'll be back for the World Cup and hit those 6 sixers twice in a row this time, inshallah, and make us win, or not even win, but just come and play. Yaar. What's important is that Yuvraj should be back on the field, and he should have as much fun, run without having a breathing problem like last time. क्या है कि दूसरी टीम का सोच, ब्रीदिंग प्रॉब्लम के साथ अगर इतना मैन ऑफ द टूर्नामेंट बन गया, अब जब ठीक हो गया आएगा तो इनका क्या हल कर देगा हमारा युवराज. और मैं तुझे बता दूं कि थोड़ा अगर वक्त ज्यादा लग जाए, 1-2 महीने, तो फिल्म में मेरी 2 बना रहा हूं मैं, उसमें काम कर लेना मेरे साथ.
वही मैं कह रहा था कि अगर if I'm not able to, you know, play again, I'm sure आप मेरे को अपने बेटे का रोल तो दे ही दोगे.
हाँ, अच्छा हुआ तूने पब्लिकली बोला कि मुझे बाप बुलाता है तू. बदमाश. But God bless you, Yuvraj, and thank you so much, man, for coming on the show and being so kind and sharing this private, personal aspect of your life.
It's been a pleasure. Before I put on the phone, I just want to say that, you know, you've been a great inspiration for the whole of India. You know, it's been 20 years. You've completed in Indian cinema. You've been a great icon. जब किसी के 20 साल होते हैं उसे legend बोलते हैं. So of course you are a legend now. And you know, you've given us great joy. You've given us great tears with your acting, with your performances. So please carry on, entertain us all through again, and we all love you very much.
Thank you, Yuvraj, and we're gonna party hard when I get back to India. And please give my love to mom and dad. And
definitely. They all wish you congratulations for the KKR win as well.
Thank you so much. I know you were saying it to me मेरे finals की यार आज तो जीतना ही है. So thank you so much, Yuvraj. Yes, and once again I want to मैं तेरे जाने से पहले मैं तुझे बता दूंगा. And before I go on to the song, ये गाना तुझको dedicate कर रहा हूँ because ये गाना जो है I think सबकी हौसला अफजाई करता है, सबको आगे बढ़ने की नसीहत देता है.
India.
Yes, this is for my friend Yuvraj, and it is about his life. Ki chak de life. Thank you so much, Yuvraj. God bless you, and I'll see you in India. Chak de India for everyone.
God bless you, sir.
Thank you, Yuvraj. My favorite scene from my film is कभी कभी कुछ जीतने के लिए कुछ हारना पड़ता है और हार कर जीतने वाले को बाजीगर कहते हैं. I like that one. That was very cool. I kind of wrote those lines. I find that very cool. I've tried it on girls, but it doesn't work as well as the pizzas of Yuvraj. Natasha Mudhar says, could you give a shout out to my mom, Durdana? She has to go to the hospital on Sunday. Durdana, God bless you. You're going to be well. Don't worry. I have already said the prayer for everyone. So I say this especially for you. Go into the hospital, be out faster than you can think, and be absolutely healthy, mashallah, and be good soon. And the prayer for you is Nastun min Allah wa tanqrib Allah. Please make Dudana well very, very fast. Abrar from Iraq. What makes a man love a girl? In my case, everything. I love everything about a woman, a lady, with all my full respect and goodness. I try to hide it behind this decency, gentlemanly act. But I want to tell you that there is nothing more beautiful made by God, Allah Mia, than women. And you have to respect them. So all the girls here, I love you.
They're clapping.
All the girls out there, they're clapping.
They're clapping in the other room. They're
all
going,
the girls in the world.
Praise us. They're not shy about, soaking up all that love that you've got for them, Shah.
I have a lot of love for women, yeah.
If you want to see Shah Rukh Khan right now, if you want to see the highlights of this very show, this live show, just jump online to bbc.co.uk/Asian Network. There's loads of little mini videos made from today's show. And an apology to everybody who's texting Shah Rukh. We've never seen these many texts come into a show before. Clearly, you're quite a popular lad here in the UK. And apologies if we didn't get to go through all of the texts and emails. But you love each and every one of those you've received.
Yes, all the texts, all the emails that we've not been able to open or answer back on this show or otherwise. I just want to tell you, I love you all. Thank you for writing in, making me feel so nice and warm and so loved. Tommy is very impressed. He's extremely impressed by the text that I've got, and I like impressing Tommy here.
Do you really?
Yeah,
that means a lot to me because the fact that you're impressed, you're happy, and you're enjoying being a DJ.
Yeah.
I want to actually put to the test as well.
We're going
to hear you in the mix.
Absolutely.
That's what being a radio DJ is all about.
Absolutely. I'm going to do the mix for Tommy. I have a line to take. Should I take it right now?
Oh, yeah. There's a caller
from Leicester, yeah?
Yeah. Anu, you're live with Shah Rukh Khan.
Oh, hi, Shah Rukh.
Hi, Anu.
Oh, I can't believe it. It's great. It's great. Just you made my day.
Oh, I also can't believe it. I'm speaking to you, Anu. What do you do, Anu?
Oh, I'm a doctor.
What kind of doctor is that?
I'm a sort of family physician.
Oh, wonderful, Anu. And you have kids?
Yes, I have. I have two lovely kids, two daughters, 1 10 and 1 4.
Oh, mashallah. And you have a question for me, Anu?
Yes, I do. My question, it's a little tricky. Not for you though. If you had an opportunity to live somebody else's life, whose life would you live?
Nobody's. I'm not going to exchange this life for anything. If God asks me once again, what would you give to be Shah Rukh Khan again? And I don't say that with any kind of pompousness or arrogance. I say this with humility. God has been so kind to me. Yes. I want to be born again as me and me and me and me. And I want to do more films so that I can reach out to more yous and yous and yous and yous and make you more happy. So I'd want to be born all over again as me with lesser injuries maybe. Oh, that also is okay. It's all right. I'm having a great life, and I have a great life because people like you and your family and everyone loves me so much, you know.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, mashallah, I think, obviously, I'm sure all your wishes will come true. I just have a quick request. My daughter, 10-year-old, she's been waiting for the past 2 hours to just say hello to you.
What's her name?
Her name is Sinchana.
Sinchana?
Yes.
Hi, Sinchana. How are you?
Hello.
Oh, I love you, Sinchana. How wonderful you sound.
Hi there.
God bless you, Anu, and thank you for making me speak with your little daughter.
Oh, she's shy. She's getting shy. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Anu. And as we are heading towards the last bit of our show, I want to play again one of my favorite songs. There's so many of my own favorite songs. This feels very good, Tommy. Thank you so much. This is from the film Kal Ho Na Ho, and the song is Har Ghadi Badal Rahi Hai Roop Zindagi Kal Ho Na Ho.
Okay, it's time for me to flip it on you now, Shah Rukh Khan. Mm-hmm. Mr. Bad Shah. Yeah? Mr. Don of London. Right, come round here. We're going to get you being the DJ. Now, is there a song that you've heard that you like on the Asian Network? Is there a song that's by a good old British Asian producer?
I like the song Jugni Ji.
Jugni Ji?
Jugni Ji, yeah.
Done deal, right?
I
like that too. I've had some fun with that song recently. It's okay. Get on up, get on round here.
But I warn you, I've never done this stuff
Don't worry. It's very straightforward. We're going to turn Shah Rukh Khan into DJ SRK. That's right, people. One time and one time only. Here, you take this microphone. Shah Rukh Khan, what I need you to do, right? First of all, is fire off the mix. Fire off the mix. You hit that button there. This is Shah Rukh Khan, ladies and gentlemen, in the mix. Take the headphones. You can take my headphones. Okay, he's changing glasses. He's changing glasses. Oh, he's got the shades on now. The shades are on.
All right.
The headphones go on.
And you keep on telling me what am I supposed to do? I see DJs
Firstly, you look bad, look mean, look menacing. Yeah, look mean. Now hit the start button there and...
Mixing it up. DJ SRK on BBC Asian Network.
हाजी बादशाह की देख रहे हो तुसी? चलो शुरू हो जाओ. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes, yes, Mr. DJ.
Right now, Shah Rukh, have some fun, enjoy. You got loads of you can put anything you like. You can hit some sound effects. You can hit some sound effects there.
Big tune, DJ SRK.
Right, you got more effects. You got more effects.
DJ SRK. On BBC Asian Network.
Everybody, can we keep on putting?
No, she ain't talking about when she go.
एक काम तो बताओ तीन प्रामा मुंडे सच्ची रेडी हो ना it's completely out of sync Jugni ji put your hands in the air everybody happy birthday Tommy.
Thank you very much.
Okay. I don't know what else to say as a DJ now. I'm through with my yours.
You're listening to DJ SRK on BBC Asian Network.
DJ SRK. Hey, he is in the place.
Thank you.
Look at you do it so well.
I know. Check 66. Yeah.
You're now acting DJ. I love it. Listen, we've got so much to get through, and we're nearly out of time. So we thought, just before you go, seeing as you are the Don, seeing as there is so much wisdom to you, that we thought we'd get some unanswered questions from life from you, Shah Rukh Khan. The questions that nobody else can answer.
Except me.
Except you.
Absolutely.
Like, what is the purpose of life, Shah Rukh Khan?
To be a DJ.
What is the nature of the universe? I mean, where does it all come from?
Where it comes from? I can't say it because this is a family show, but I can tell you where it goes. Where? It goes further than you can ever imagine.
Shah Rukh, do aliens exist?
Looking at you? Yes.
Who is the supreme being, Shah Rukh Khan?
You're talking to him.
What would utopia, like a heaven on earth, be like? Is it even possible, Shah Rukh?
I don't know where I come from. Topi is something that you wear on your head.
What is the essence of being human?
Essence of being human is being as wild and demented as possible.
Why is there something instead of nothing?
Nobody knows this, though somebody has asked me many times.
In humanity, what is more important, emotion or logic?
I don't know. I think most important is having a clean stomach.
Shah Rukh Khan, do you know how much we love you right now?
The look in your eyes is scaring me, but I'll still accept it. Thank you so much for loving me so much, Tommy.
Then we'll stop it there. I don't want you to get uncomfortable. Shah Rukh Khan, thank you for the magic. Thank you for the moments on screen. Thank you for your entertainment. Thank you for the love that you've shared with all of our listeners from the Asian Network. A final message from you, please, and your final song, DJ SRK.
Yes, thank you so much, Tommy, for being so kind, so wonderful, and so sporting. You told me a couple of days back this is going to be fun. I didn't believe you. That would be so much fun. So thank you so much, and getting me to DJ. Thank you, Sanj. Thank you, everyone here at the BBC Asian Network. All of you guys and girls who worked so hard to get me here on time. I made it 5 minutes to 6, as I promised. To be really honest, I'm working all the time. I enjoy the work that I do. I came here, when I got into my car, my co-actors asked me, are you going for work? Is it one of those days when you don't feel like working? And I said, no, it's all right. I think I'll have fun. And I really want to get back and tell them this was amongst the most fun I've ever had in my many years. Right up there with the nicest moments of my life. So thank you, BBC Asian Network. And yeah, I'm going to miss this. I wish this was longer. You know, when you said it's going to be 3 hours, I thought, oh God, this is going to be very long. And I kept on asking for breaks. I wish I hadn't taken the breaks.
Oh.
So thank you so much for having me here. And inshallah, like I said, I'd like to come back to the new building or wherever you guys call me, as always. And thank you, sweetheart. And thank you, everyone. And before I leave, of course, you know, I've been listening to all my songs and such wonderful songs you guys played. Thank you. But the one that we haven't played is the one on the train, the one that I think defines me. Chal Chaiya 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 Chaiya. So to everyone, all the listeners of BBC Asian Network, wonderful to having this a chance to talk with you. Keep listening to BBC Asian Network, whether I'm there or I'm not there. Keep watching the films and always keep smiling. Chal Chaiya Chaiya.